Dude, what the fuck is this song? Dude, I'm changing the station.
Hollow faces in the mirror, lost souls searching for a savior. In a world gone mad and toxic waste, I rise up from the shattered place. Jagged edges cutting through the smoke. Words like knives ain't some kind of joke. Revolution starts with broken chains. I'm the storm in your hurricanes. I'm the new cult of personality. Break the system, bring your sanity. Raging fire, burn the old decree. In the chaos, you'll be following me. Mystic whispers echo through the halls. Old gods tremble, walls will fall. In the ashes lies the prophecy. Scars and power all inside of me. Rusty bridges fracture in the night. Desperate hands reaching for the light. I'm the message carved into.
Welcome to Random Nonsense. All opinions expressed on this show don't always reflect the beliefs of the people on this show. There will be some adult themes and references. We are all adults. If you are young, ask an adult for permission before watching. And remember, it's all for fun. JJ.
Hello, and welcome to Random Nonsense. Yes, it is a Tuesday. We are trying to get ourselves back on schedule. So this is movie night. Welcome, welcome. I am joined by, of course, my very fine, lovingly gorgeous co-host, Mr. El Hefmatismo.
Hello.
And our fun-filled director, where I'm not sure where he ran off to.
Oh, he got his comfy clothes on.
Comfy clothes. Mr. Groovy is here to join us talking about 90s movies. Well,
Ahoy.
Specific
Ahoy.
90s horror movies.
Sorry, I'm just getting into character.
Fair enough.
Watch out for tables. I hear those are not great for Travis's. This is.
They hit you in the knees and it sucks.
And Jimmy's. I guess Jimmy's and tables go hand in hand with being destructive toward Travis I.
I suppose so.
Travis? Would that be a multiple Travis's? Travi?
I
Like
Travis would be the multiple.
I think it's kind of like Moose. It's just the same. It's not.
Oh, it's
Moose
the same.
Moose.
Okay.
All right, that's fair. His math sounds quite not concerning, but correct.
And I like that there's representations of both 18 Hertz films, 18 Hertz studio films going on right now.
There is.
Which is really cool.
Hi, Pam.
Hi,
How
Mom.
goes it? All right.
Ready?
Let's do this.
So I chose not 90s horror because 90s horror was a weird time. There was either the over-the-top, like, puppet master level of goofy horror, and then there was the downright, like, good horror. But the 90s were a weird time for it because there was a lot of not great horror and a lot of, like, really, like, good gems that slipped in between the cracks, unfortunately.
I agree. Was definitely not, I mean, you know, from a horror fan standpoint, and I mean, I know you guys can kind of join me in this, like the 70s through like the 80s especially was like the golden age for horror.
Yeah.
And you can count 60s too. Probably like mid to late 60s, I would go so far as. And then you get to like 89, 90, and you got some bangers in there, but it was definitely not horror's greatest decade.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
I feel like that was the start of the downward swing for horror for the last, 30 plus years, if not a little bit more.
Yeah, it's been. I think
It's been
there's
a rough go for horror movies.
I think
But the last 10 years have been better.
Yes, and especially this year, I think there's been a great revival, and I think respect for independent horror film makers and people are starting to get that.
No, we're tooting our own.
Hollywood sucks, and I think that this is going to be the year that independent, and it's already happened. I mean, I hate to bring it up, but I'm gonna bring it up because it's a financial success and one of my favorite movie this year so far, even over the Backrooms. Sorry,
you're good.
Is
fixing my hair.
Obsession. That fucking movie just made $404 million on a $750,000 budget and is still in theaters, and is
it's beating Supergirl.
It's beating everything out there. And it's, consistently just better and better and better. And I think Hollywood.
What up, Lone Star?
What's up, Lone Star?
Oh, I feel so much better.
But yeah, I think that this is going to be a great year for independent horror. I think we're going to take it back. I think we're taking back Sunday. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
You can't take it back. You can't take it back. You're not black, Randall.
It's a band name.
But
Take back Sunday.
So I think the 90s is actually our last vestige before this recent original movies of original horror movies. I think everything from 2000s to 2010s, I think has been relatively either sequels, remakes of good stuff that they had back then. I mean, we're going to go through a bunch of them, but there is so many original great movies that everybody's like, oh man, I can't wait to do a remake of that or something like that. It is just everything was so good. And I realize these sleeves are very long and I keep catching them on the arms of my chair. So I can't
I was wondering what was happening because every now and again you'd see it. I'm like, what is he doing?
I think we always go through a cycle with movies. We have like these great, not just horror movies, but with any movie, we have these great animations. And then after a while, guess what? People are sick of seeing fucking animation. They want something else. And then keep getting the same shit over and over again. Then it dies out eventually. And then we have epic movies. There's 50 of them. Like remember Clash of the Titans and all that first came out, the remakes. And then it goes down because we're like, okay, we're not spending that much money and doing all that stuff. Then we're like, oh, horror movies. Oh, and then they're all the exact same where it's formulaic. You can pick out exactly what it is. It ebbs and flows. I think we're on the upswing on horror. I think they are revamping horror.
Not to be considered with a whore.
But
we're finding it more to where it's I think a lot is going towards the gore now instead of actually the storytelling, which kind of worries me because I love seeing a gory movie, but if you don't have any plot or anything behind it, it's just, I mean, like Terrifier movies, I love Terrifier because of what it is, not because it's a great story, because it doesn't explain shit.
No.
It's just there for what is the crazy kill he's going to do this time. So it kind of loses that spark, and that's why I'm excited about these new independent filmmakers that are making movies that are just like, here's just a weird story. And you know what? Hollywood probably wouldn't buy it, but you will as an audience. So I'm excited to share it with you. And that's what I'm getting excited about.
I agree with that.
I think also there's a lot more, if you want to look at distribution wise between, since this is a 90s horror movie theme show, but you can also generalize it too in just Hollywood in general, or just films in general, is I think that there's a lot more opportunities these days for independent filmmakers. You have all these different streaming horror sites. You have like awesome companies like Blood Pact Films that are working to get and not just because they're the shit and because we're under them, the umbrella, but I think what they do in general is amazing and getting people's stuff out there. You know, Troma's been doing it forever, but Troma, you know, and being a Troma fan for a long time, it's, you know, you kind of see.
Do you really consider Troma as horror? I consider it its own genre. I consider it just Troma.
Yeah, it's like horror comedy. Yeah, because it's more like schlock. It's a lot more schlock than anything. But God help me, that's what I love.
Yeah.
You know, Jesus, what's up, Jeeves, brother? How's Mama Trend doing? But I think there's a lot more opportunities for filmmakers these days, and a lot more companies that are willing to take a risk on an independent filmmaker, and try to get it out there, which is amazing.
And I'm also all for the people that say fuck the big companies and just put it out themselves. I'm actually stoked about that too.
Yep.
I have seen more. I know we're getting away from the subject because it's 90s horror, but I have seen more independent horror films and stuff recently that surpasses majority of what is coming out of Hollywood, which is considered horror movies. Because now, again, everybody's depending on that torture porn aspect, the craziness, to actually sell it. Now, I can tell y'all, and y'all know because y'all were there to film it, we didn't go over the top gore with this movie. We did a lot. I think BDP had more gore on it than anybody in the whole movie.
I was going to bring that up. Yeah. I mean, except for a couple of effects that I don't know because I haven't seen all the footage, so I don't know what's on.
Well, there is going to be VFX is going into effect in this.
Okay.
Probably. And that's if it looks good. I have the right to veto if it doesn't look good.
Nice. Yes. Congratulations. That's awesome, Jesus.
Congrats, Trinity.
Almost 7 months. Give her a big hug for me, will you?
Oh, about to be a papa soon.
He is.
Congrats, brother. Again.
But I agree, Travis. I think 100% on everything you just said, and not just concerning our movie and stuff, because we went sort of all out on The Anointed, and we definitely reined it in a bit. Yeah, for HOA, but I think it's definitely. I think
there's nothing that you're gonna walk out of a show
in the theater because you're like, oh, let's maybe throw up or anything like that. You know what I mean?
Is there blood? Yeah, there's blood, but it's there's not a lot.
Yeah,
really not.
which is great because the story is really awesome, and that's kind of what I think at the end of the day.
But we're getting distracted. I'm sorry. We're going back to the movie.
You guys are fine. You're allowed to have a quick little ramble for a minute. We're only 12 minutes in. We're good.
We have a lot of movies to cover, my friend.
We do.
This is also very true.
All right. So I guess we'll start with our guest, Travis. Travis, what's one of your favorite 90s horror movies?
One of my favorites. Well, there's so many. And then I was doing research before this. And so was Amber. She was in there. She's like, what about this? And I'm like, it's all right. But one of my all-time favorites, which has a 58% Rotten Tomatoes score from the 90s, The Faculty with Josh Hartnett, Elijah Wood. I love that movie. And I know everybody's talking about horror like slasher and stuff. Not all.
That was great. No, the Faculty was amazing.
I actually love that movie. I forgot about that one.
Guaranteed to jack you up. And I'm like, fuck
dude,
yeah, Josh Hartnett.
That fucking sad-faced dude that I can never remember his name, Josh Hartnett, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, Josh Hartnett.
You know,
I love Josh Hartnett.
What the hell was her name? Not Chloe Sevigny, but the redheaded chick that was in that with the short hair. She's gone on to do a lot of things. Has done a lot of things before that.
Yeah, but
Salma Hayek, I think, is in that too.
Yeah.
Salma Hayek was the nurse, and she's like, I'm saving my sick days for when I feel better.
Yeah,
sexy accent.
It was such a weirdly I don't know, it just came out at a weird time because I remember that as a kid, and I was like, wait, what the fuck is this?
And that's a Robert Rodriguez joint too.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good story too.
Yeah, it was definitely a cool alien invasion
horror movie.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that. That's a good one. What about you, James?
I'd say The Craft. The Craft is one of my hella favorite ones.
57% on Rotten Tomatoes. I know. I looked up all the ones I liked, and I looked up their scores.
Oh, nice. That's fair. Okay, sweet. But no, The Craft was at the time when I watched it, I was like, dude, this movie kicks fucking ass. Got these 4 hot chicks who are all fucking badass witches. One that you're in love with because she's a little crazy and you don't know why.
You mean Fairuza Balk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it was something about her. I'm like, I don't know what it is, but I can fix her. I can fix her. Even at like 14, I was like, I can fix her.
You had like you had Florence Nightingale syndrome
Yep.
for her. That's funny. Robin Tunney was really good in that too.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I ever
heard about it. What movie was it that showed her boobs?
Robin Tunney.
Yeah.
Fairuza Balk.
Huh?
Who are we talking about? Fairuza Balk?
No. Robin Tunney. She showed her tits and like I think it was like didn't she show him at End of Days with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah. Yeah, she did actually.
Was that her? That was all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Short hair. Dude,
She cut her hair in that movie. That was Robert Tunney.
We'll get to End of Days in a minute. Hold on.
Oh, is that on your list? I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
No, you're good. No worries, bro. I was like, wait, we'll get to
I
that.
didn't realize. So real quick, the first time I ever encountered the craft, I was homeless at the time, and I was going to stay at my girlfriend's house, and I was going to meet her mom for the first time. But I was candy flipping. I had eaten some ecstasy and acid, and I walk in to meet her, and I'm pretty good at keeping my composure with that, or I wasn't today. And I go in, and it's at the end scene where her fucking everything starts to go really bad. And like I'm watching I'm like, oh, I love horror movies. What are you watching? And she's like, The Craft, and I had never heard of it. I'm watching it. And I'm like, oh my god, what is that? I was like, I gotta get out of here. I was like, hey,
snakes everywhere. Where's the bulk is flying?
I was like, I gotta go now, babe, we gotta go. So that was awkward.
Well, my favorite thing out of that whole movie was when they did the dresser smash against the wall, and it was just her clothes there, and then she came out of the clothes and grabbed her. I thought that was my favorite special effect of the whole movie.
Yeah, there was a lot of really good effects that were done in that virtual, CGI stuff that was done in that.
What do you got, sir? Oh, I put you on the spot now.
I brought it up before. Wishmaster is one of my favorites. I love Wishmaster. Your wish is granted. I loved the evil genie in a bottle tale. I thought it was really good. Plus, it had like fucking Kane Hodder in it. It had fucking
as long as it wasn't CJ Graham, because fuck CJ Graham.
That's your boy, sir.
Fuck him.
I'm sorry.
Fuck that guy.
He called me trash before.
I know.
CJ Graham is trash.
You trash, sir.
Sounds like we need a pay-per-view fight. Travis versus CJ Graham. I would definitely pay to see that.
Hey, he'll last definitely longer than Conor McGregor did. That's for damn sure.
No, but I really like Wishmaster. I thought it did a really great job of telling a fucking. Plus, it was one of K&B's more. It was when they started to get really good. Kurtzman, Nicotero, and Berger. For anybody who doesn't know, if you see a movie with any practical effects in it in the past 30 years, it's been K&B. And I thought it was a great movie. Tony Todd, Kane Hodder. There was just Robert Englund was in it. It was a fucking it was a who's who of horror movies.
Now the next movie I have, it's sacrilege what Rotten Tomatoes did to it. It is sitting at 36% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Ooh,
what is it?
That is Event Horizon, my friends. Event Horizon.
That is on my list. But I am with you. I love that movie. That
is a great movie.
I love that movie. That's 31 on fucking Rotten Tomatoes?
36%.
You're wrong, Internet.
I know. But I think that is one of Sam Neill's finest works.
R.I.P. Sam Neill.
Not trying to steal anybody's thunder. I'm just like trying to. It was on my list.
No,
and
no, not at all.
I think that was one of my first understandings of like actually understanding not the multiverse and all that stuff, but like different dimensions. And as a kid, I saw Hellraiser and stuff as a kid. But this, as I saw, I was more mature in the mind, so I actually started to understand it. So showing the spaceship come out and everything is like it's been missing all this time. It's been somewhere else. the alternate dimension, that was before Interstellar and all that stuff made the different dimensions in my mind. So it was a really big impact on me when it came to sci-fi and horror.
Yeah.
Horror, because Sam Neill in that movie, holy shit.
Yes.
And I just love to hear Sam Neill talk. I've been watching videos of him talking to his ducks and pigs and sheep for the last like 3 days. He just
awesome.
He lives out in the country, dude. That's what he did. He like raised sheep on a farm and pigs and stuff. And he had ducks in his pond that would come up to him and he'd pick them up and he'd pet them and he'd talk to his ducks. Like he was all around a great fucking guy.
No.
Yeah, 2026 needs to sit the fuck down. And
seriously
slow,
needs to listen to Jimmy.
Slow the fuck up on all taking all these treasures away from us. Travis, as far as I'm concerned, up until that movie, I didn't like my sci-fi with my horror. Alien and Aliens was an exception, but that was it until I saw Event Horizon. When I saw Event Horizon, dude, chef's fucking kiss. And agree.
Which I also get confused with Sphere a lot. I get a lot of scenes in Sphere and Event Horizon mixed up in my mind because the whole spaceship and all this stuff.
I do that
and
too.
I'm like, wait, this isn't the one with the little boy and going after her on fire. No, that's not Event Horizon. That's Sphere. I get the deaths and stuff because a lot of them are similar.
Similar, yeah.
But both great movies. That's the two sci-fi horrors that I really enjoyed together.
Did you enjoy Event Horizon?
I did very much. I haven't watched it in a while now. I might have to plop myself on the couch after the show and turn that on.
Well, here soon we got to watch Evil Dead Burn because it is on Flixster, and I want y'all to see it so we can tell you how awesome it is and how.
Yeah, I'm down to watch that.
And go fuck yourself. Nobody wants to see a Disney Evil Dead. I don't want to see all jokes. That was Army of Darkness. Evil Dead 1 was jokey and campy because they were shitty fucking actors.
The one word that I've seen being used for Evil Dead Burn that has been consistent is mean. And I'm like, it is cool. Remember the original one where the chick got raped by trees? Let's go back to that. Like, that was fun and crazy.
I'm just like, all these people complain about it. Like, even Film Threat complained about it. They're like, it's too mean. I'm like, I was on when he was doing his review and I was typing and I even did a super chat just so we pull it up. I'm like, he's like, oh, they're not connected. I'm like, they absolutely are connected. Did you not watch the movie? There was so much exposition in the movie talking about the different Necronomicons and the different, like the circle that protect the world and all that stuff.
Hey, whoa, there she is. Not all of us have seen this yet.
No, I'm not. It's not a spoiler. I'm just saying it's in the trailer. But I'm saying, like, there's so many things that connects, and they're like, oh, it doesn't have Bruce Campbell. I'm like, he's an executive producer. What do you want? He's fucking got cancer.
There's a picture of Bruce Campbell when the woman goes up the stairs, actually. On the
and I think they did a aged up picture of him as the professor in the diary.
Okay.
Professor Nobi?
It's not Professor Nobi. Different professor.
Okay.
Professor Nobi is in the circle.
Okay. All right, I gotta see this shit.
I'm interested. I mean, I have been considering that movie. But since we were touching on it a bit before, we will go with Ended Days for me. So that movie came out right at the time that I was a very, very devout Catholic, right? And I think my grandmother just recently got done reading me the Book of Revelations because that movie fucked me up. It scared the shit out of me for a long time. I didn't go back to it till I was like a teenager, and then I fell in love with it for the wrong reasons. I was 15. I'm ashamed.
It's one of my favorite Schwarzenegger films, to be honest. With him actually acting, it's one of my favorite Schwarzenegger films.
Yeah, it's a great fucking movie. I love it now, but as a kid, it terrified me. But I think it still holds up. It's a fun watch. I think I watched it a couple weeks ago. It's on Netflix, I think.
But again, it ebbs and flows because what came out around the same time? Devil's Advocate, fucking Stigmata, all this religious stuff came out.
I like Stigmata. I saw that when it came out in the theaters.
Yeah, I was saying everything follows a trend. If something is going to take off, so Obsession just took off. Do you know how many people are going to try to copy that shit?
Oh yeah,
like it's just like we're going to get like, well, we're one of those people that's copying that shit, but we're going to get like 50 movies around the same sort of template. and then it'll die off, and then something new will come up, and they'll follow that trend. It's just how it works.
But we didn't really copy like the movie. We copied some of the way they shot.
I meant independent film.
Oh.
Like we copied what we did with a low budget. I wouldn't say we copied their style or anything, because I wish we would have copied their style, because there are some shots I'm like, fuck, that would have been awesome if I did it in this specific scene.
Well, plus we shot in 16:9. They shot in like the unrealistic like 1.50.
Yeah.
Which was an aesthetical decision because it's unsettling to watch. So you don't have the crop bars at the top. You have them on the side. So it's close to the 4:3 full screen ratio, but it's a little bit more, but like it's cropped on the sides. And it was just because it's like it's tough for the brain to like it's unsettling.
Interesting.
So that's why they shot 1.50. And there's I honestly can't think of offhand any other movies that shot 1.50. But anyway,
I digress.
Yeah.
JJ, you are up.
Yep.
No, I just did mine. Mine was
End of
Days.
Days.
It's Hefty's turn.
I'm gonna go with R.A. Mihailoff and oh god, what's his name? Oh, this is gonna kill me now. He was from Dawn of the Ken Foray, and that's gonna be 1992's or 93's Leatherface, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3. That was for me because this was coming off. I loved 1. I loved 2 because 2 was amazing, but it was like more fun than anything. And I felt 3 went back to like the dark shit. And was just.
They want to talk about mean. We want to talk about cruel, dude. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3 was cruel.
That was a cruel movie. It vivisects a chick that was a once victim of up against a tree, and fucking like
that movie's brutal.
The movie's fucking brutal. It's mean. It's fucking like, and I wish they had kept the original ending because it would have been better. But unfortunately, test audiences and what they needed at the time. And that movie, I'm not sure who got chopped up more in that, the victims or the movie from the MPAA, because the unrated version is, again, chef's kiss. And it's got R.A. Mihailoff in it, who not only is one of our buddy Rick's good buddies from Hollywood Ghost Hunters, but apparently is real good friends with T-Bone's friend Molly. And her family, and so I have a picture somewhere of R.A. Mihailoff with her back in the day, which is how I know his real name.
Oh,
and when I kept saying it to his real name to Rick would just be like, "Yeah, R.A." And I'm like, "Oh, gotcha. Not supposed to say his real name. Okay." So that's how
we've said it like 15 times in the last 10 minutes.
And I was like, "Whoops,
you're a monster."
But yeah, so that was wow. I don't like how this is going. So that's mine. That's another one of mine.
Nice. I've never seen that.
Also sitting at 36%, and also the hottest she ever was, Katie Holmes, is Disturbing Behavior with James Marsden. Katie Holmes, and the fucking classic, dude. It was. Yeah, Flagpole Sitta was popular because of that movie. It was their one-hit wonder, and fuck, it was just a
be the ball.
It was crazy how like those movies, all Disturbing Behavior, Faculty, they all came out at the same time. It was such an influential time. But I have one more from that time that I'll wait till my next round.
Yeah, but I love Disturbing Behavior.
That's a good one.
That's one that I feel is in dire need of a special release. 100%. That movie was such a fucking awesome movie. I have it on VHS in my house.
And Katie Holmes coming out of the back of the pickup doing the sexy dance in the tight jeans. That was
it had one of my favorite character actors in it, and he's been in a billion movies. William Sadler, who played the janitor, who was like, he's like, you read
The Rats.
Yeah. And what's the author's name?
I can't remember.
Can't think of it. That's driving me nuts. But it was one of those things that I took a life thing from. Where it's like, you should see how people really treat you when they think you're really stupid. And I was like, oh, okay.
So now I understand you're just faking being retarded.
I've lived my life like that, sir. Not a lot of people catch up on that, but yeah. So,
That's hilarious.
yeah, that movie is amazing.
All right, JJ, you're up.
So for mine, I'm going to take it more on the light, more fun-hearted side, and we're going to go with Gremlins 2. It's adorable.
It's not a horror movie.
Yes, it is.
I know
marketed
it's
as a
categorized as a horror movie. Anything that's made by Jim Henson and put out in theaters where you take the whole family and you're like, haha, look at the cute little things, is not a horror movie. But I know it's fit in the horror category, so I'll give it to you. But it's fucking dumb.
It's cozy horror.
Yeah,
It's like
funny horror.
Oh fuck! You just made me forget which one I had.
Oh.
But the best part of that whole movie is just the talking gremlin where he's like, yes, Sandy, I think that we should all live together in harmony. And I'm like, fuck.
Oh yeah,
That is a great one.
Not what I was thinking of initially, but I got mine.
All right, what you got?
So this is a really unknown one, and I doubt either one of you have ever even heard of it. It's a 94-ish, 95-ish splatter film from Sweden called Evil Ed. And it has Bill Moseley in it, who is Chop Top in Texas 2, and he's Otis in Devil's Rejects and everything like that.
Yeah.
It's got him in a very small role in it, but it is this incredibly gory, and I have the Fangoria actually at my house from it. About a film editor who edits horror movies for a living, but can't stand them, and just snaps and fucking starts whacking people. And there's a lot of it's very artistically shot.
Okay.
It's very splattery, and it's very like Fulci-esque in the sense that it's very surreal at a lot of parts, and doesn't really spoon feed you a whole lot of stuff. Okay. But man, what an entertaining, fun movie. Yeah, so Evil Ed.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it in a very long time.
Oh, you have seen it? Oh, cool.
But definitely now I want to see
I can't talk that movie with anybody. So Travis, gold star for you, sir.
I have to watch it again to be able to talk about it intelligently. It's been like, 25 years.
Yeah, I'm going to see if they have. Just do something here real quick. You boys talk amongst yourself.
What you got, Trav?
All right. So my next one is actually I met two of the people in this movie at the last Comic-Con, and that was Idle Hands, my friends. Idle Hands.
Good choice.
Devin Sawa. Pretty much anything with Devin Sawa in it in the late 90s was amazing. You had Final Destination. You had Idle Hands. SLC Punk. What's that?
I said, well, wasn't he in that one like kids sports movie too? Like, what was that?
I don't know. He's in a lot of movies.
Yeah, he was in everything.
But he was actually one of the nicest guys when we went to talk to him.
Oh, that's awesome.
So he was cool, and he's also in the new Ice Nine Kills videos, the new 2 that came out, the Dead by Dawn or whatever.
Yeah, Dead by Dawn, Dead by Daylight.
Yeah. Which the first video, that was a way step up from the Scream video they put out. I was like, fuck yeah, that was way better. I'm like, I don't want no singing harmony from Ice Nine Kills. I want some Screamo shit, dude. Like, give me some.
Well, that was really good.
I know there was. Impressive.
Do anything for dead clock. Do anything for dead clock.
Dead clock, dead clock.
Oh, did you? Oh, Ross. Dead clock.
Anyway, but yes, Devin Sawa, I'm a huge fan. And Idle Hands, that was also my premiere to Jessica Alba in her little angel outfit for the Halloween scene. And she's on top of the car.
Yes.
Turns out I watched a lot of horror movies just for hot chicks.
That's where most of them were. Come on.
We're not going to get them in dramas or comedies. I mean, maybe a topless chick in a comedy back then, but I mean, that's about it.
Yeah.
But I think Idle Hands, and I learned at the convention, I asked a question of both of them as they were up there. And I was like, this, and he was like, yeah, that was all improv. And he was talking about the burrito where they like his neck was cut and stuff, and he would try to eat the burrito and it came out and stuff.
That
the
was
whole
improv?
burrito song as he gets it out, that is all improv that he did.
All right, that's really cool. I have that on
Devin Sawa was like, I don't do improv because I suck at it. You have to be good at improv. So Seth and Egden, they went and did their improv. I just did what the director told me, and I read my lines. And I was like, cool.
Pretty funny. Be like, yeah, just.
But that was a good one for me, and I think the whole storyline, just the possessed hand, was great because it reminded me of Evil Dead and stuff.
Evil Dead, yeah.
Idle hands of the devil's playground. So you looked up something. What were you looking up? We good? What?
No, I was trying to see if I could find a Blu-ray version of Evil Ed that I could purchase. Turns out, nope.
Oh.
They're all PAL, and I'm like, oh, I'll have to do a little bit more digging, but I didn't want to be super rude on the show. So I'm going to definitely remember to look back into that.
Nice.
All right, you're up, JJ.
Ooh. I had one, and then I lost it. Shit. Damn gummy. Ooh, Fear. That was a good one with Alicia Silverstone.
Wasn't a Wahlberg in that?
Yeah, Marky Mark was in that bitch. Where he's like,
it wasn't Alicia Silverstone.
Boyfriend. Yeah, it was. Wasn't it?
That was Reese Witherspoon.
We started at 5.
My bad.
And I am not ashamed to say that I may have done some stuff on that roller coaster scene. That may have been one of my favorite scenes of the whole thing.
That's what I was gonna say. He beat me to my own joke.
Oh no, that wasn't a joke. I legit did. Reese Witherspoon, like when that and Cruel Intentions came out back to back, dude.
That was a great movie. Cruel Intentions was fucking awesome. That was a fucking great. Cool
I want to
movie.
watch it with Devin, and I realize she's only 16. I'm like, I don't. I want you to watch it because it's a great movie, but I don't want to watch it with you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
JJ just got beat up
with glue sticks.
I saw that. I was like, are you okay?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm going to go with the one that I chose right before Evil Ed. It's the one I forgot, actually. And
nice.
I apologize if this is on anybody's list. Can we talk about Candyman for just a second?
I was waiting. That's been like, I keep pushing that one down because I've been wanting to, but I was like, no. I was like, and that's what we're talking about.
That was
79% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, I was on. I'm sorry, dude. That was on your joint.
Oh no, I have a lot on mine. I got it on.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm telling you what the score is.
I mean, I thought it was of course Clive Barker story, always cool. But it was shot in like the ghetto of fucking, I think it was Chicago, and just like these terrible places, and and there wasn't a whole lot of set dressing from what I am to gather. But what a fantastic movie, man! That was that was a great Virginia Madsen, I believe, played across Tony Todd on that one, and just a great. Yeah, I mean, you can't love horror and not love Candyman.
Yeah. It's a classic.
Tony Todd was just awesome.
Yeah. Agreed.
Is it my turn again?
Yes. It is, yes. Sorry.
Then I'm going with that just barely squeaked in 1999 with an 86% Rotten Tomatoes score. My first found footage video was Blair Witch Project, which I actually loved. I loved it because of the cinematography, just because it was so different. And I didn't find that movie scary until the last 5 seconds of the movie.
Yep.
The last 5 seconds of the movie gave me chills because everything else, they had shitty cameras. You couldn't really see anything. Like the thing that was supposed to open up and be teeth and a tongue, you couldn't actually tell what it was. You're just like, I don't know what that is. And then, which I think is a big reason why when I film our stuff, I'm like, I want to be able to see what it is. I want to be able to see if I'm showing something, let me see it. Don't hide it behind a filter, none of that stuff. You need to be able to see what it is because I'm pretty sure if I saw all the stuff they wanted me to see, it would have been more creepy.
And
But I was
thank
like,
you, Tim.
you got some bloody rags there. I don't know what that means. Is it a squished mouse? I don't know. But yeah, the standing against the corner with the face in the back and all that stuff, that one really, like the last 5 seconds of the movie, I was like, oh shit, okay, it was worth it.
Nice.
Guys are killing my workout time.
I heard you the first time.
He's going to the bathroom, and Danielle is singing that we're killing her workout time
I'm sorry.
because she just got home from.
What?
I think she had an interview with somebody.
Sounds like a time management issue.
Sounds like that. So I was thinking Stir Echoes for mine with
Stir of
Kevin
Echoes is
Bacon.
one of me and Amber's favorites.
That's a great
Let me
movie.
find out what that score is.
Fucking love that movie. Like I remember watching that as a kid, and I was like, "Wait, what the fuck?" And that movie takes you on a weird fucking ride. That's for sure.
It does. It's one of those where you start out thinking it's going to be something, and it ends up being something completely different.
Yep. And
Like I thought it was just like a haunting sort of thing, but it's
Mhm.
like, I mean, it is, but
not in the way you think.
yeah, it's a unfinished business sort of thing. Man, I don't remember where that is.
For you. Go away.
It wasn't on my list because I like it, but it's not like there's not
That's
really
fair.
much to talk about. But I don't have it on this list. Let me see.
Well,
Stir of Echoes.
maybe only I remember it fondly. Nobody else.
Stir of
does.
Echoes, 70%.
Oh wow, that's not bad.
Also came out in 1999.
Yeah, it was right there at that line before it was 2000s.
Not to be confused by the 2007 Stir of Echoes, The Homecoming, with Rob Lowe, Marnie McPhail, and Ben Lewis, who didn't even get rated enough to score on Rotten Tomatoes.
I recall them making a sequel. I saw it on some like some B.
Oh, Amber's
movie
like, it
my
wasn't the
mom
greatest
had
movie, but I've seen
thing
worse.
got.
Oh, she's watched it.
It's crazy. I completely forgot that was a thing.
And you know what? I'm not even waiting for him to come back. Boom, Arachnophobia.
Great movie.
Ooh, that was gonna be on my list, but I hate spelling. So I was like, no.
94% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh yeah, because
Was that 1990?
1990. Yep.
Oh my bad.
One of my favorite John Goodman characters ever. And the rest of the movie was pretty good, but John Goodman made the whole movie for me.
Hi, Pam. Love you.
Love you, Mom.
Yeah, that was a great movie. I actually didn't watch that entire movie until I think a couple of years ago.
Really?
Yeah, it was always one that I wanted to watch, and just for whatever reason.
Now the question is Arachnophobia a monster movie?
Sure,
I think it's more of a fear movie.
it's a creature feature.
Yeah.
I can tell you, I checked in my blankets for
Oh,
like
anybody
3
did.
weeks after I watched that movie. I was just like, "Ugh."
I think that's why I have a fear of them is because of that fucking movie.
And
Because
there's
I went
one
down the back
scene,
room, I ran. Well, fuck.
the one scene that I loved the most in that whole movie was the old woman that dies in front of her TV, but she does the whole thing where she's like reading her book and then she turns off the lamp and like the spider's there and there's so many like close calls.
Yep.
And then it finally goes in the popcorn and then like the popcorn, him and the wife die, whatever. But I was like, that built so much anxiety in me. I was like, don't do it.
Don't eat the
See,
popcorn.
I was 6 when that movie came out. I probably saw it when I was like
wow.
8.
Damn. So yeah, I had to be I was just a baby then.
1990, so we were 4 years old.
Yeah, like I said, I was just a baby. I didn't even know my ass from a hole in the ground yet. Your turn. You've missed 2, so.
Wes Craven's A New Nightmare.
Ooh, good choice.
Fantastic.
78% on Rotten Tomatoes.
What was it?
78.
Okay, solid. I love that was one of the first meta movies that recognized Nightmare on Elm Street as a franchise. And that was like 94, I think, 93 or 94 that came out. But
It pulled the Spaceballs.
Spaceballs.
No, I'm saying Wes Craven pulled the Spaceballs.
No, that's true. Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, Spaceballs recognized it as. I didn't even think of Spaceballs recognized it. The whole Spaceballs to flamethrower. The kids love this one.
By the way, I'm not looking forward to the new Spaceballs.
I
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I'm cautiously optimistic.
Are they gonna get another Mog to come in? And I'm like, I don't want it. I don't want it.
Just change the character altogether and just say
so wait, do I have to double up now?
Yes.
Okay, Hellraiser 3, Hell on Earth.
Ooh.
Because it was the last one where Pinhead was kind of taken seriously. And then it all just kind of got to the point where it was like, with the exception of one other movie. It was Hellraiser Hellseeker, I think. It was the one that had Ryan O'Reilly from Oz in it. And he played Mayhem in those like car insurance commercials back in the day. And it had the original Kirsty in it, which was phenomenal. It was a fantastic fucking Hellraiser movie. But I think Hellraiser 3 was the last one that like took Pinhead semi-seriously before it got into like, we just have to take an existing movie and slap Cenobites into it to retain the rights to Hellraiser, which is what Dimension Films did, because the Weinsteins, they don't only rape women, it's movies too.
Hellraiser 3, 39% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Ouch.
And you have to think about it. Those are definitely an acquired taste. Like,
yeah.
Those have a fan base for a reason. So I can see why the numbers aren't great, but it's not a horrible movie.
No.
I enjoyed it. I don't know. I went super high pitched there. I think it's because I knew a burp was coming right behind it. So I
really enjoyed it.
Right?
You didn't do that.
I like your choice in movies.
Okay, I got my two out of the way.
Now go there some goddamn money.
Back to Travis then.
Some of the coolest deaths I saw was actually in Cube.
I love that movie. I love that when he brought up Sphere.
When the grate came down and it like cut through and the whole body just fell in like chunks of meat, I was like, yeah.
Another independent movie made for very little money on a single stage thing. They just changed gels and set dressing, and it was all set on the same shit. Great movie. Canadian, but great.
I mean, we all hold it against them, you know.
No, not at all. If anything, that's the one thing that keeps me loving Canada. I almost said Canada, but
not Canada.
Canada.
Yeah, that was a great movie.
We love the Canada.
Are you researching movies right now? Were you not prepared for your own fucking shit?
No, I wasn't either. I'm just naming off my favorite ones from the 90s.
All right, let me save you some time, JJ. It came out with Tim Curry and all that stuff, and it was a 69%. And I love that movie. I think it is better than any of the remakes. I like Skarsgård and all that stuff, but there is nothing that compares to the first time you saw it as a kid.
Yeah, that
was like, fuck the clown. And again, Skarsgård, they went more with the gory than the actual psychological fucking you up sort of thing. So it kind of loses its appeal.
But no, I was actually going to go with a movie I've actually recently watched because of him, and he would know it. Cannibal the Musical.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to go with because I only know that because of him. It's actually stupid fun to watch.
And so it's Trey Parker and Matt Stone's first movie before there was South Park, before there was any of that.
So good.
Is that
I know the movie.
All right.
I'm just saying. It's one of your favorites?
Yeah.
I love Cannibal the Musical, dude.
I loved it. And it's by the guys from South Park.
Cannibal the Musical. That movie has a very, very special place in my heart.
It was hilarious.
Well, me and Amber were talking earlier, and even though it's not really a horror, Sleepy Hollow. Sleepy Hollow, Johnny Depp.
I'll go with Chris Walken.
Yeah.
100%.
It kind of is.
I don't really consider that. I see that more as a time epic more than a horror movie.
Yeah.
I suppose.
Because I mean, it's got like fantastical stuff in it, but like the majority of the movie, you're just like, okay, we're in old fucking Sleepy Hollow. You know what I'm saying? It's not big over the top.
And, you know, I'm not gonna lie. Actually, going through this and there's a lot of movies I completely forgot I've seen.
I want to bring in some before I release my number one. I want to bring in some honorable mentions, if you guys don't mind, because I think we're all overlooking a couple. When Dark Castle was a thing, one of my favorites was, I'm gonna just do a two for here. We're gonna go The House on Haunted Hill and
Catherine Zeta-Jones, right?
And, 13 Ghosts.
I thought 13 Ghosts was 2000.
I didn't see it on the list I just went through.
Oh,
so I
might be
believe
right on
it
that.
is 2000.
The House on Haunted Hill, though. I know.
House on Haunted Hill was definitely in the 90s, but I remember because I was a junior in high school, so it had to be either 2001 or 2000 because that movie as a junior in high school scared the living shit out of me.
Yeah, well,
fuck that guy.
When I worked at, and I'll give you 13 Ghosts. That was probably in 2000.
Still a great movie.
But I know 99 was The House on Haunted Hill because that's when I worked at the movie theater. Was when that movie came out, and
Is that
I
the
didn't
Catherine
work.
Zeta-Jones one?
No. That's the Haunting of Hill House or something like the Haunting. The Haunting. That's the Catherine.
Hey, again, they all came out around the same time.
Yes, they did.
I get them confused on what it is.
I got confused when I worked at the theater, but there you go. So there's a couple honorable mentions there.
Amber told me about, and we've talked about watching it. I have never seen it, and I want to hear your opinion on it. Jacob's Ladder. I've never actually watched it.
I've never either.
You've never
I
seen,
haven't either.
you as a veteran have never seen Jacob's Ladder. Oh, sir.
Oh, sir.
Watch the movie. It's a good. I'm not trying to overhype it, but it's a good one. It's a really good one.
So that's what we have to watch. I haven't watched it yet, but they were saying it's a really good 90s movie, and I was like,
Jacob's fucking Ladder. I have that on DVD.
I've never seen it either, though. So
we will watch it.
Hooray!
Yeah, Jacob's Ladder is that's an intense one.
But my honorable mention before I get to my number one is Scream. Scream set off a whole franchise, which is great, I guess. But movies like Scream scare me because real people could actually do it. It's not ghosts and goblins. It's not ghouls and zombies. Yep. It's just fucked up, deranged people. Just like The Strangers scared the shit out of me because it's just fucked up.
Because that shit happens in real life.
Yeah. And Scream is actually based, the first kill was actually based on a real murder at a college. Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that.
The Drew Barrymore death, outside, like with hanging and like calling the parents' phone. That was a partially true story of a college girl that was killed.
No shit.
Yeah.
We almost done.
Well, I'm starting.
Okay.
It's gonna be a little obnoxious, but it's already 6:00, and my intermittent fasting ends at 7, so I got to get this done and then eat.
Okay. Then do it.
Wait, can you see my thumbs up? There we go.
Very stoned.
I am.
How much longer do you guys have?
7 minutes. 6 minutes.
Oh, okay, I can wait 6 minutes.
Honorable mention, JJ, before you get to your number one. Never mind. All right, Hefty.
That shit was a horror fucking show when it came out.
What are you guys on to now? Worst movies?
No,
number ones for our 90s horror movies.
That scared you?
Yeah, well, no, I made the joke about Star Wars because it fucking sucked. The Phantom Menace is fucking a horror show. This is fucking terrible. But yeah, honorable mention.
What?
Okay, you're number one.
Islands of the Lambs. I love that movie.
I knew I loved you for a reason.
I fucking the first time I saw that dude. It never gets old. I love that.
Jonathan
movie.
Demme. Oh yeah.
I'd fuck me.
Would
you
fuck
fuck
me
me?
whole?
I fuck me hard.
And it's such a creepy movie.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
Just the sound effects alone, and then her in the dark with him in the.
By the way, movie was phenomenal. Read the fucking book, dude.
Yeah,
and
I
Red
heard
Dragon.
that.
Red Dragon was a better book than Silence of the Lambs.
Yep. Trev, is it on you now or is it on me?
It's it's I can go so you can close it out.
Yeah.
All right, so my number one, surprise, surprise, Army of Darkness, 1993, Paramount Pictures, greatest Bruce Campbell movie ever made, saved my fucking life.
That's true.
That's a factual story.
Factual.
And I'm going to go with my final one before we close this out is, again, R.I.P. Sam Neill, because he's been brought up a bunch of times this show. But, man, what a great guy. And,
I was so sad.
and so was I.
Oh, I'm going to watch Jurassic Park.
John Carpenter's In the Mouth of Madness, because, boy, let me tell you what, I loves me some John Carpenter, but my two favorite John Carpenter movies are The Thing, and in this order too, The Thing and In the Mouth of Madness, because this is John Carpenter's take on cosmic horror, and I can't give enough chef's kisses for that fucking movie. What an amazing movie. It utilized the Carpenters we've only just begun before 1408 robbed it for the John Cusack movie, the Stephen King.
By the way, I love that movie too because I love John.
Me too. But that's
an actor, I like John Cusack as an actor.
I love John Cusack. But yeah, so my absolute number one favorite 90s movie, dude, horror movie is gonna be fucking and will always be In the Mouth of Madness. And I knew nothing about it. My brother's girlfriend loaned it to my brother at the time on VHS, and I was just sitting there and I was high as fuck. And I'm like, what are these farts about? Popped it in and was blown away. What a great movie. Great performances by everybody in that. Just fantastic movie.
I'm surprised you didn't bring up Body Bags for John Carpenter.
It's not one of my favorites, to be honest with you. I like Body Bags, but it's not even enough for an honorable mention, if that means anything.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hold on, I'm gonna give you the Owen Wilson. Wow.
Okay, wow.
Wow.
You know what? Fuck it. It is actually pretty good. I'll give it an honorable mention.
Wow.
Wow. I do love anthology movies.
I don't know if that's sincere.
It had a lot of really good actors in it.
There you go.
All right. Ones we didn't mention: Cape Fear, 7.
Ooh,
7.
Fuck, 7's great. I forgot about that.
Dead Alive.
Oh, I love that. How did I fucking miss Dead Alive? Fuck me.
Misery.
Ooh, good one.
You got Silence of the Lambs, and number one with 98% on Rotten Tomatoes, The Ring.
Really? Wow.
I wish I could break my wrist.
Hold on.
That even more
No. Not the American The Ring.
Oh,
Ring
thank
You.
God. You
The
mean
Ring.
You.
Yeah.
I was like,
Okay, that makes a little bit more sense.
All right. Well, that I'll give that a meh.
I like the Asian version better.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's because it's the source material. That's where it comes from. So yeah, absolutely. Oh, great show, boys! Great movies.
Yes, sir.
90s horror films, guys. It turns out we could fill an entire hour just talking about movies that we've watched in the past.
Yeah,
Who would have thunk it?
not me.
And we did a good job, and we covered a lot of great movies and a lot of fun backstories to said movies.
I want to thank everybody in the chat, and especially Travis for showing up. Thank you. I appreciate you taking your time to do this, and this was fun.
Yeah, it's nice when we get to hang out and do
Yeah,
movies.
it absolutely is.
And now JJ's gonna be like, I gotta go because I gotta go edit a movie.
Oh, well,
Yeah, well,
maybe we'll see if Les lets him.
I think he's still on his live right now.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I was just joking, but anyway.
Alrighty, guys, we will see you back here
Thursday for
Yep.
random nonsense.
Thank you. Deuces, oosies.
Subscribe to fucking Travis' channel. Groovy, sub to his channel.